Good morning, everyone. Lovely to be with you this morning. The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
Thank you. Now, the theme of the week this week is choices. With our theme of the week being choices, there was one thing in particular that I wanted to talk about. Now, a recent study says that 1 out of 10 teenagers does a certain thing. So if we expand that out to your class, there's about 3 people in your room who, admit to doing a certain thing. Now, even if you don't do this thing yourself, I guarantee you can think of at least 3 people who do this thing. What is it I'm talking about? Well, it's these things. Now, I've got to say, these aren't mine. I borrowed them from a friend and they're dead. But vaping. They come in all sorts of different shapes, different sizes, different colors, different strengths, and different flavors. And one thing I learned this week is that in one of these Elf bars, there's 600 puffs in this. The amount of nicotine in one of these is equivalent to about 20 actual cigarettes. Well, I could say about all the health reasons why these things are bad choices to make, but in actual fact, we don't know. One of the scary things about these things is that they haven't been around long enough for us to fully know the effect that they have on the body. So why do teenagers more specifically, choose to vape? Well, in speaking to people, I hear 3 reasons. First reason is I like the flavors. Second reason is everyone else does it. And third reason is I feel stressed and it calms me down. So if you're one of the people who vape because of the flavors, then let me introduce you to the dairy milk. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. If you're someone who vapes for the flavors, have some chocolate. But I reckon everyone who says, oh, I only vape because it tastes nice, they're covering for the other 2 reasons. Either you do it because everyone else does it, or you do it because you're stressed. For those of you who might say, oh, I only vape because I'm stressed out all the time, I feel worried for you, because if you continue to vape, then my fear for you is that you'll not only damage your health, but you'll also damage your ability to cope well with stress. What is a better way to cope with stress? It's to go to people. It's to go to people we love rather than go to chemicals that are gonna hurt us. And for those of you saying, I only vape because everyone else does it, then think about this. In psychology, there's something called, I can't remember what it is. No, I can. Pluralistic ignorance. Now let me explain what pluralistic ignorance is. It's basically the idea that we think everyone else disagrees with us, when in reality, we all agree about the same thing. It's just everyone's scared to admit it. And when I talk to people one-on-one, there are so many people, you'd be surprised how many people don't actually want to do this. They just do it because everyone else does it. They just do it because everyone else is cool, but in reality, they don't actually want to. But the crazy thing is, so many people are thinking that. So many people are thinking that the cool thing is to do this, when in reality, they don't want to do it. Pluralistic ignorance. Everyone is ignorant that other people think it's a bad idea too. Now, in the book of Proverbs in the Bible, there's a list of really wise sayings. And in chapter 3, it says this: happy is the person who finds a vape. No, not really. Happy is the person who finds wisdom. When we make choices, wisdom is a huge part of it. And think of people you might know who vape. Aren't they doing it to kind of give some sort of happiness? But the Bible here is saying, no, happy is the person who finds wisdom. Happy is the person who gets understanding. Wisdom is worth more than silver. It brings more profit to you than gold. Wisdom's more precious than rubies. Nothing you could want is equal to it. With one hand, wisdom offers you a long life, and with the other hand, it offers you riches and honor. Wisdom will make your life pleasant and bring you peace. Just like a tree produces fruit, wisdom gives life to those who have it. And everyone who uses wisdom will be happy. That's what wisdom is. That's what wisdom can do for you. But it's your choice. So I want to challenge you this week to think whether you're someone who says, yeah, I do vape, or whether you're someone who says, no, I'd never do that. Think why. Why do you choose the thing you do? If you're someone who does vape, why do you choose that? Hi. If you're someone who doesn't vape, why do you choose not to? Think about the reasons you make the choices that you do. And once again, I want to say, for those of you who do vape, I do feel worried for you, because if you continue to vape, then you're not only putting your health at risk and damaging your health, but you're also putting your ability to cope well at risk. You're damaging your ability to cope well with things because you're running to the wrong place. So I want you to think this week, why do you make the choices that you do?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
No, I'm not saying that.